It is my pleasure to introduce the fiscal year 2018-2019 Operating and Capital Improvement Program budget. Adopting a budget is one of the most important decisions that a legislative body makes each year. City staff spends 6 months preparing the budget for consideration. The Operating and Capital Expenditure Plan for the coming year addresses the City Council's priorities while fulfilling the service requirements of the people who live, work, and play in our community. Specifically, this represents a balanced budget for the coming year which maintains service levels, reduces both full-time and part-time staffing levels, does not use general fund reserves, implements several different fee increases to recover our costs, while providing the highest levels of customer service to the community. The financial outlook for the city is good, but we need to be cautious as we are seeing a change in our largest revenue source, sales tax. Customer shopping habits have shifted as technology has advanced. Brick and mortar stores are changing their business models as consumers increasingly shop online. This results in a reduction in sales tax for local governments as sales tax revenue goes from point of sale purchase to the city's portion of the county sales tax from online purchases. Overall, revenues are increasing at a slower rate than expenditures. The 5-year projections show revenues increasing at an average of 3% per year, and expenditures are increasing at an average of 4% per year. The fiscal year 2018-2019 budget is balanced. The general fund budget overall increased by 2.8%. This is attributed to the increase in retirement costs, increase in utility costs, and costs of living increases in existing contracts. In preparing this budget, departments were asked to continue to look for innovative ways to deliver services without compromising service levels. Further, departments were able to make requests for new items that addressed the community and city council needs, but those needed to coincide with the council's priorities. Now, each department director will provide you with a summary of their areas their departments are responsible for and highlights of the fiscal year 2018-2019 budgets for their departments. The City Council is the policy-setting body for the city. Currently, there are 5 council members and 1 executive secretary in this budget. However, halfway through the fiscal year 2018-2019 budget, the next municipal election will take place in November of 2018. At that time, the voters will elect the city's first directly elected mayor, and council members will be voted into office by district for the first time. Thus, the city will go from a total of 5 council members to 6 council members plus a directly elected mayor. This budget includes funding to support the additional positions. The fiscal year 2018-19 budget is $563,000, which is a 26% increase from the previous fiscal year. This is attributed primarily to salaries and benefits associated with the addition of the 2 council members, as well as an increase in the meetings and training budget. The City Manager's Office is responsible for the implementation of policy decisions established by the Costa Mesa City Council and the coordination of those efforts through various city departments. The City Manager's Office includes administration, city clerk, human resources and risk management. The administration division of the city manager's office includes legislative support, communications and marketing, and facilitation of the Network for Homeless Solutions. The city clerk's office coordinates elections, council meetings, and public records. HR and risk management oversee all personnel-related matters, including recruitment and selection, compliance with labor laws and adopted MOUs, benefits, liability, and workers' compensation. The city manager's office provides administrative direction to the city's executive directors and is responsible for managing the activities and operations of the city, ensuring the provision of quality services and representing the city's interests throughout the region. The city manager's office is focused on the council's top priorities, in particular to address homelessness both locally and on a cooperative basis with other communities. The proposed fiscal year 2018-19 City Manager's Office department budget maintains service levels. The budget includes 26 full-time employees and nearly 14 full-time equivalent part-time employees. We have eliminated the second assistant city manager position and reduced part-time staffing by 1 full-time equivalent. Even with this reduction in staffing, service levels will be maintained. The budget is $9.6 million for this department, which is an 8.5% increase over the previous year. This increase is attributed to an overall increase in salaries and benefits and consulting services needed to address the homeless outreach efforts, which is one of the City Council's top priorities. The City Attorney is a contracted service with the legal firm of Jones and Mayer. The role of the City Attorney is to serve as the legal advisor to the City Council. The fiscal year 2018-19 budget is $1.2 million, which is a 19.6% increase over the adopted budget for the previous fiscal year. This increase is a result of an anticipated increase in legal services costs for existing litigation.
My name is Tammy Letourneau, Assistant City Manager for the city. I would like to share with you the highlights of the Finance Department budget for fiscal year 2018-19. The Finance Department is responsible for the financial management, oversight, monitoring, and reporting functions for the city's financial resources. The Finance Department manages all aspects of the city's accounting process, preparation of the annual city budget, payroll administration, investment management, centralized cashiering and collections, and purchasing through 3 divisions: finance administration, financial operations, and financial planning. The Finance Department assists in the effort to achieve the Council's Tier 1 priority to maintain focus on financial responsibility. In fiscal year 2018-19, the budget includes 18 full-time employees, which is a reduction of 1 full-time position, a budget analyst. Further, our staffing also includes 2.5 full-time equivalent part-time positions. The total budget is $3.1 million, which is a 1.4% increase over the previous year. This is primarily due to increases in salaries and benefits, including retirement.
My name is Justin Martin. I'm the Director of the Parks and Community Services Department. Our department is responsible for working to enhance the community through the delivery of innovative recreational programs, quality parks and facilities, and essential community services that promote social, physical, and emotional well-being. In fiscal year 2018-2019, we'll offer thousands of opportunities that will allow neighbors to celebrate, families to make memories, and for the overall public to become increasingly engaged in their community. We will provide opportunities to youth, adults, seniors, and families, and we will work to provide participants with offerings that promote a healthier life, a more enriched life, and a more connected life. We work every day to prove that parks and community services do make life better here in Costa Mesa. The total 2018-2019 budget for the department is nearly $7.3 million, and we have 12 full-time and approximately 75 part-time equivalent team members. These full-time and part-time staff work to provide programs, events, facilities, and services for the people that live, work, and play here in Costa Mesa. Department staff work throughout the city in community and recreation centers, at athletic fields, sports complexes, at specialty use facilities, and at City Hall to assure that business and fun run as smooth as possible here in the City of the Arts. In the last year, the department has taken the lead in several new areas, including animal care services and in the land management at Fairview Park. This year's budget includes funding for the current short-term animal shelter and adoption services that are in place, while staff, including a new position that is responsible for these duties, explore a long-term option to present to the City Council. The budget also includes resources for additional supplies and feet on the ground at Fairview Park to assist with the management and oversight of the more than 200 acres of unique open space. Our youth programs include a robust selection of opportunities. The LEAP program serves youngsters ages 3 to 5 at the Blair Community Center and provides early childhood education that is fun and functional. Once these kids age out of the program, they graduate to the Newport Mesa Unified School District Public Schools, where they can choose to participate in the ROCKS after-school program. We have more than 1,200 participants across 11 schools, and the program continues to engage youth in a safe, fun, and educational manner daily. There's also a summertime component to this program, and to keep it functioning at top notch, we're looking to match the fee to the school year fees. Affordability is important, and we always keep that in mind. With 3 teen centers, the ROCKS participants have something to look forward to once they enter middle and high school. Nearly 400 teens participate annually at no cost at these important centers that teach character building, personal responsibility, and essential job skills, all while having fun in a safe environment. We also operate the mobile recreation program throughout the city, due in part to a donation from the LA Chargers. This always popular program provides play in areas of the city that lack access to parks, and in the coming year, we're looking to step up our game to an even higher level. Costa Mesa adults can enjoy everything from basketball and softball leagues to offerings of both free and low-cost and affordable wellness and enrichment classes that are held in our facilities and in our parks. Families can also enjoy many free events that include the Summer Concerts in the Park series, Summer Movies in the Park, and the annual Art Venture and Action Arts in the Park events. All of these offerings are planned by staff with the help of community partners and work to promote the city's motto, the City of the Arts. The department promotes health and physical activity, so it's no surprise that we allocate field space to nearly 20 sports organizations. We do this with the cooperation of the school district through a joint use agreement that allows thousands of kids and adults to play nearly year-round here in Costa Mesa. Keeping fields in tip-top shape is always a challenge, especially when there is such high participation. To accomplish this task, we are looking to introduce a small per-player fee that will go towards funding the maintenance of field space in the city. This can work to assure that fields are not only green, but healthy and playable and are available for our great athletes. We operate our downtown aquatic center year-round and take this operation at this facility seriously due to the increased risk that is inherent around water. We offer many swimming, life-saving, and training classes as a means to promote water safety and fun. This year, we'll be looking to increase fees on a CPI basis to offset some of the expenses to operate the facility. These fees are minimal and still keep us very competitive with our neighbors. The Senior Center is experiencing tremendous growth in its membership. With more than 2,000 active participants, there is an increased need for activity planning, mental stimulation, and memory making. Our senior trip program allows members to explore landmarks both locally and regionally here in California. With the expansion of this program, we're looking to add a small fee to offset program expenses. We know that seniors can be on a fixed budget, so we have worked to keep the membership of the Senior Center free and are excited to say that this year will be the same. Overall, the Parks and Community Services Department continues to grow, not only in program service offerings, but also in the part-time and full-time staff that are required to safely and effectively carry out these integral offerings. The vast majority of our programs and services will see no cost changes whatsoever. The ones that are being considered are modest enough to still keep them affordable prices to our customers. As we look into the coming year, we are excited to share our knowledge, passion, and creativity with the community members, and we firmly believe that active participation makes a friendlier, kinder, and healthier community.
Hi, I'm Steve Ely, Director for Information Technology Department. Our department consists of 3 divisions: Administration, Systems and Programming, and Computer Operations and Networking. Our mission is to ensure employees can effectively and efficiently serve the public by providing technology-related tools that meet their needs. IT's goals are to provide the highest quality service and programs to the community by providing professional, timely, and cost-effective services to city, police department, and fire staffs, strengthening our community image and facilitating community problem solving through a commitment to teamwork and customer service. For the upcoming 2018-2019 fiscal year, IT is requesting a budget of $3.5 million. We have 9 full-time and 3 part-time employees, and we continue to meet and exceed our goals by doing our due diligence in monitoring our vendor contracts, hardware and software systems, and network, all while providing timely assistance to all employees and departments so that Costa Mesa can serve its community. IT will continue to strengthen our internal infrastructure so that the public can rely on the city for services and minimize delays and obstacles when utilizing them. We will create a more public-facing, web-based mapping application for our residents and implement a new land management system for permits and construction. Our department will continuously improve processes, ensuring that our city's information and resources are available and easily accessible to all. In addition, IT will start the process of replacing aging computer systems, upgrade servers to the latest operating system, and change our virtual machines to the latest release. With our proposed budget for 2018-2019, the Information Technology Department plans to make City Hall more innovative and provide better services to our residents by utilizing our technology. Residents will be able to use our online services with an improved and easier interface, allowing them to conduct business quickly and efficiently. By improving and having the right technology and strategy, our city departments will be able to manage their time more efficiently and accomplish daily tasks with the end goal of making the city of Costa Mesa a better place to live and work in, and on the path to connecting our residents to a more streamlined and consistent local government.
Hi, I'm Chief Rob Sharpneck with the Police Department. I'd like to take this opportunity to provide a brief overview on the Police Department's budget for fiscal year 2018-2019. The Police Department is responsible for protecting life and property while preserving the peace and practicing the philosophy of community-oriented policing. Some examples of our services include uniform patrol, traffic safety, the South Coast Plaza substation, park rangers, investigations, gang suppression, emergency management, crime scene investigation, dispatch operations, and jail services, to name a few. Our goals for fiscal year 2018-2019 will be to achieve full staffing levels. This includes 2 priority K-9 positions, also Tier 1 council priorities. To achieve secured and well-maintained facilities to ensure personnel are able to perform their duties safely and efficiently, to be equipped with the necessary tools to keep the Costa Mesa community safe, and lastly, to enhance internal department communication to enable staff at all levels to be informed and effectively carry out the department's mission. The proposed budget includes 212 full-time positions, of which 136 are sworn officers and 76 are non-sworn support staff. We also have 39 part-time non-sworn positions which serve throughout the organization. Our total budget is $48.6 million, which includes a 5% increase over last year. The increase is attributed primarily to salaries and benefits, including retirement.
Hi, my name's Dan Stefano, Fire Chief for the City of Costa Mesa. I am honored to serve with and lead the professional men and women of Costa Mesa Fire and Rescue, who serve the community with passion, professionalism, and pride every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We are an all-risk public safety team committed to serving and protecting the community and visitors from all emergencies through active preparedness, emergency response, and community risk reduction. Now I'd like to share with you the highlights of the Fire and Rescue Department budget for fiscal year 2018-19. The department is budgeted for 90 full-time staff members, including 84 sworn positions and 6 non-sworn, along with part-time staffing that consists of 3.5 full-time equivalents, serving within 3 divisions: fire administration, fire operations, which includes fire, rescue, and emergency medical services, and community risk reduction. The administration division is responsible for the delivery of all staff and support services, working to provide the highest quality of service to the community in the most effective and efficient manner possible. Among some of these services, the division provides direction for strategic, operational, and emergency planning, develops and manages the budget, coordinates internal functions of all divisions, programs, and external functions with other city departments and community partnerships, and provides oversight and coordination for department training, education, and professional development for all members of our team. The Operations Division manages fire, rescue, and emergency medical services and maintains constant readiness to answer calls for assistance from the citizens and visitors of the community. The division also coordinates with local, regional, and emergency resources for mutual aid assistance. In addition, the fire and rescue companies are involved in comprehensive building, fire protection systems, and fire and life safety inspections, including the high-rise buildings in South Coast Plaza, South Coast Metro, and all adjacent areas. The Community Risk Reduction Division develops and enforces local fire, life safety, property, and environmental protection standards, enforces local and state-adopted fire and life safety codes, reviews building and construction plans, conducts building construction and business inspections, investigates citizen complaints, manages the city's hazardous materials disclosure program, provides training to department personnel in regard to fire and life safety codes, assists professional trades with technical fire code requirements and department community education efforts, develops, provides, and coordinates community preparedness activities, including volunteer, outreach, education, training, and response programs, such as CERT, our Business Preparedness Academy, our Citizens Fire Academy, our Explorer program, among others. Simply put, embracing an overall strategy of community risk reduction. The fiscal year 2018-19 budget for the Fire and Rescue Department is $24.5 million, which is an increase of 9.5% compared to the previous year budget. The increase is primarily due to increases in salaries and benefits, including retirement. In addition, the proposed budget projects an increase in revenue from the implementation of the city's new ambulance transportation program, which is anticipated to exceed $1 million in annual revenue. Moreover, 4 new cost recovery programs that were adopted in last year's budget and have already been implemented are projected to collectively bring in revenue exceeding an additional $500,000. Lastly, this year will be highlighted with the opening of the city's new Fire Station Number 1, a flagship fire station for the department, for the city, and for the entire community. The year ahead is extremely bright.
I'm Barry Curtis, your Director of Economic and Development Services. The Development Services Department is comprised of 5 divisions: planning, building safety, community improvement, housing and community development, along with the department administration. These divisions work in partnership to ensure that all development review is done in a predictable and consistent manner, and that the high quality and character that Costa Mesa residents expect is maintained. Development Services staff are responsible for ensuring that new development enhances the community and protects the environment, that new construction complies with health and safety codes, and that properties are maintained and businesses operated in accordance with the state and city codes and applicable state law. The department administration directs and coordinates the department's activities, supports the city manager's office, and serves as a liaison with the city council, planning commission, and other city boards and commissions. Another key responsibility of the department administration is the management of the city's economic and development activities, which, among other things, seeks to attract and retain key businesses to the city. The Building Safety Division enforces state and local building codes and standards to ensure structures within the city are safe and habitable. The division provides plan check, permitting, and inspection services for new and modified structures. Included in the fiscal year 2018-19 budget are proposed increases to building permit fees. These fees are intended to cover the costs of plan check and inspection for new and modified structures. These fees were last updated over 20 years ago, and staff is proposing an increase reflective of the change in consumer price index over that period of time. Staff is also considering the inclusion of an annual CPI adjustment beginning in fiscal year 2019-2020. The Planning Division is responsible for implementing the regulations of the zoning code and the goals, policies, and objectives of the Costa Mesa General Plan. The department intends to study and update planning fees related to discretionary entitlements during the current fiscal year as well. As with building fees, these fees have not been updated in over a decade and lag far behind the cost of providing services. The Community Improvement Division implements and monitors the city's code enforcement and community improvement programs. The Housing and Community Development Division oversees the city's HUD-related CDBG and home grant programs and the city's single-family rehabilitation program. The budget for our department includes 36 full-time employees and nearly 9 full-time equivalent part-time employees. 1 senior code enforcement officer position and 1 plan check engineer position have been eliminated. It's important to note, however, that even with this reduction in staffing, service levels will be maintained. The department budget is $6.5 million, which is a 1.9% increase over the previous year. This increase is primarily attributed to an overall increase in retirement cost and salary increases.
Hello, I am Raja Sethuraman, Director of Public Services Department. I am delighted to share with you some exciting current projects that are helping shape our community for years to come and some upcoming projects proposed in the next fiscal year budget. The mission of the Public Services Department is dedicated to delivering vital services through efficient utilization and allocation of resources to provide the Costa Mesa community with opportunities to enjoy an unsurpassed quality of life. The Public Services Department follows this mission through the provision of services related to engineering design, construction management, transportation, streets, parks and city facilities, maintenance, water quality, waste management, recycling, street sweeping, and fleet management. The department is organized in 4 divisions overseeing 22 municipal service functions: administration, engineering, transportation services, and maintenance services. The Administration Services Division provides the overall coordination, direction, and oversight for all department activities. The division also administers the city's waste management and recycling programs. The Engineering Division is responsible for the design and construction of the city's capital improvement program. The division is also responsible for the procurement of real property and public right-of-way, the design and development of all parks and open space facilities, administration of water quality regulations, construction management and inspection of public works improvements, development review and processing, and utility coordination. The Transportation Services Division administers programs and projects to promote safe and efficient movement of people and goods throughout the city. The division is responsible for the operation and maintenance of the traffic operations infrastructure, including traffic signals, closed-circuit television cameras, traffic operations center, radar feedback signs, implementation of the city's general plan circulation element, active transportation program, and transportation planning activities within the city. The Maintenance Services Division is responsible for the maintenance, repair, and alteration of city's municipal facilities. This includes the maintenance of vehicles and equipment, parks and parkways, trees, traffic signs and markings, street sweeping, storm water systems, graffiti abatement, and roadways. The Public Services Department is very proud of its many achievements over the past fiscal year. These include the Lions Park project, a Tier 1 goal of the City Council, is well underway with Phase 1, which includes the construction of the library, and is anticipated for completion in spring of 2019. The building, with its unique architectural treatments, is taking shape and is both on schedule and budget. Fire Station number 1 reconstruction is nearing completion at the end of this current fiscal year, with a dedication ceremony scheduled for July 2018. The state-of-the-art fire station is under budget and an important asset to the community. This is designed and construction to LEED Gold standards. The Arlington Drive Improvements Project was recently completed and dedicated. This is a testament of the cooperation between several agencies. The project was funded by the city, Orange County Transportation Authority, and OC Fair and Event Center. The project serves multiple needs, including storm drain retention and delivery improvements, landscape and beautification, and bicycle trail and roadway surface improvements. Several median projects were completed along major corridors in an effort to improve traffic operations as well as streetscape. Recently completed median projects include Placentia Avenue and Bristol Street. The city's street infrastructure maintenance is also on track. The current high pavement condition index at 86.3 is a result of sustained effort to improve and maintain city's streets over the past 10 years. The department will continue to propose and prioritize street rehabilitation projects each fiscal year to maintain the high PCI. The 2018-19 fiscal year preliminary budget for the Public Services Department totals approximately $23 million, which is a decrease of about $370,000 or 1.6% compared to the prior fiscal year adopted budget. The department has 64 full-time employees and 13 part-time employees in addition to consultants. The budget strives to meet council goals, address community needs that we received during the year, and department objectives to promote for safe and efficient movement of vehicles, pedestrians and bicycles within the city's public right-of-way, maintenance of city parks, parkways, urban forest, vehicles and infrastructure in a manner and condition that will provide for the greatest benefit to the public. The proposed budget will provide landscape maintenance for 463 acres of city parks and fields, over 25,000 city-owned trees, and monthly maintenance of landscaped parkways and medians. The graffiti program is enhanced to not only continue the abatement of graffiti within 24 hours of notification or discovery, but also additional support to pressure wash high maintenance bus shelters, park facilities including shelters and restrooms, and other public areas. Street signs and markings, facilities, and fleet services are budgeted to meet the high standards expected from all these areas. Engineering division will continue to design street improvement projects to maintain the high pavement condition index. Key facility improvements in City Hall and Senior Center will be designed and managed by engineering staff. The budget for transportation services will continue the maintenance of 125 city-owned traffic signals and other traffic signal and communications infrastructure. Transportation and engineering staff will work with regional and local partners on projects of mutual importance. Across these 4 divisions, and as part of the annual budget process, the Public Services Department also identifies new objectives and projects each fiscal year that meet the department's mission to serve the community. Unique to Public Services Department is the development of the city's 1-year and 7-year capital improvement program. The capital improvement program for the next fiscal year is approximately $18.9 million, and it represents a decrease of about 10% from the prior year budget. Funding for the Lions Park projects and Fire Station number 1 reconstruction are included in the fiscal year 2018-19 capital improvement program appropriations and match the council approved funding plan for these two projects. Roadway improvement projects account for approximately $7 million in funding, and active transportation projects are proposed with about $550,000 in funding. Some of the key projects in the capital improvement program include the continuation of the Lions Park project's construction with the anticipated completion of Phase 1, the library, in spring of 2019, Shalimar Park improvements, design of Adams Avenue multipurpose bicycle trail project, street maintenance and rehabilitation to maintain the city's pavement condition index. A few streets proposed as part of this program include Bay Street, Fairview Road, and Pomona Avenue. Key facility improvements such as City Hall elevator replacement. The Public Services Department thanks internal and external partners and community stakeholders as we strive to provide a safe environment in the city through infrastructure, facilities, and services.